Often with community engagement or service learning work, people are concerned that you're going to go into an area and pretty much decide what the people want.
So we're not going to ANA to help them or do anything for them. We're there to work with the community on the projects that they already have in mind and have already created for themselves.
And so we used Freire and his book Pedagogy of the Oppressed to try to combat this.
During Jan term, SMC DIRT worked with the community of ANA on a variety of projects, one of which was the fish farm.
The fish farm is an area in the water where there are several fish cages that families grow and raise fish. They use the fish to feed the community, but they also use it to sell to other communities, which brings back revenue for ANA.
Coming down is the hardest thing. Well, the good old days.
The fish that we raise here is tambaqui. Well, that's really the most expensive fish in the whole region. Not only does it serve for us to, be able to eat food, we feed our families with the fish, but we sell the fish when possible, so we make money. Some of that fish that's sold goes to Santarém, some of it goes to other community members.
Quando vai lá no tanque, pega o peixe.
20% that we raise goes to their house. So it's for them and their families. The other 80% is sold, and the vast majority is sold here in the community. The health benefits have been almost unimaginable. Every year, 2 or 3 children would die from diarrhea. They can say, we know that people are eating healthier, more healthfully now, because the fish is very healthy, and we know that no one has gotten sick from eating the fish.
So it started out for God knows where.
Nós trabalhamos hoje, sabemos que a questão do.
So the issue is really one of preservation. They want to show that this is a manner, a way of living without being such a predator on nature, like humankind typically is, where they're just taking and taking and taking, and it ends up, just the rivers run out of fish, and so this is what we realize. This is a way that we can sustain ourselves, but we're in a sense reproducing the very thing that we need to live on. So I know that my children, for example, and the future generations, they have a better chance of surviving if we create practices like this. That's what that's really one of our concerns, and that's why we want tourists to know about this.
I'm learning to fly around the clouds. But what goes up?
Projeto, quando chegou a ideia.
People used to think we were crazy when we said we wanted to raise fish. Well, okay, the fact is we're not actually raising them, we're managing them. They do most of the work themselves. We just are there to manage it. But people doubted that it was possible. They said, that's a project for people who have money, and we don't have money. We can't do that. Well, we showed them that with insistence or persistence, we were able to do it. And now it's the fact is our lake is filled with fish, and we're really proud of that. So we're sending a message to the community members everywhere, to the tourists, to the government, that we are capable of it and that it's worthwhile investing in it.
We decided that we would first have dialogue with the people of ANA. So we went to them and asked, what would you like? What would help you? And they told us what they would like. We gave them ideas, they gave us ideas, and together we collaborated to decide, this is what would be best for you, for us. How can we put this into action?
We didn't come in and have our own ideas and just applied it onto them. They actually had already created this fish farm themselves. Musa was the one that created it and the whole idea, and it was up and running while we arrived. all we really did was we helped move a repaired one back into the water and helped build one and put that in the water.
I think that's one of the most rewarding things, is knowing that we collaborated with them, they gave us all these ideas, and then we both get to work together. We create this beautiful thing that it benefits us, it benefits them, it helps their community grow, it makes us grow. It's true community engagement. It's not going somewhere and applying something. It's a whole new form of learning. And I think we watched them grow, us grow, and individually. We just had a lot of change in this last month, and it was beautiful.
I know I'm searching for something so undefined. We're digging